Oh boy. If this all goes to plan. Hello everybody, welcome back to Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. I apologise, it has been some time since we last communed. However, I am feeling a lot better now, thankfully. I don't think anybody would have wanted to watch me with a voice croakier than that of Toad. Or Toadsworth? Some form of Toad, I don't know. Anyway. Last time, we stopped the fog that was consuming the Rolent area. This time, we're going to go around, scoop up the last of the side quests, and hopefully move on to Bose, and start getting things done over there, in pursuit of Ouroboros and Joshua. Buckle up, and here we go. There's Mella's tower. It's just as we heard. Pardon the sniffles there. One of the 4 device towers activated on the release of the seal beneath Gransel Castle. The second barrier, defending the Aureole from all angles. The professor's research was spot on, it seems.
Yo, sorry to keep you waiting.
Hope we didn't tie you too much with the delay. Walter, Campanella, this is a surprise. I was sure it would be Luwei who met me here. What turning of the wind is this, I wonder? Luwei is accompanying the professor for the moment. So, as much as it may not be my place as a mere observer, I came in his stead.
And, I ain't got much to do at this point. Right now, I'm just killing some time.
How unusual, for both of you. Though, interesting, Luwei is accompanying the professor. They are performing the last experiment, then?
Apparently. A big fancy plan is heading into the big leagues, looks like.
The Archaisms and Jaegers are almost ready. Once we have the beta in hand, we'll all be quite busy, I suspect. The last experiment. They mean to go up against the legend, I take it. Even the Professor and Luwei are going to struggle with that, I would imagine.
Maybe. We're talking about hijacking a creature of legend, after all. Ain't quite like throwing pixels around or shaking the earth. But hey, Campanella, this ain't like you.
Ooh, what's this now?
You're usually happily tagging along with the Professor. You ain't doing that. Especially when things are this interesting. That means something even better's come up. So, spit it out already.
Why, Walter, I'm hurt. Have you so little faith in me?
I trust you as much as your number.
What overflowing camaraderie, Walter. Such slings, such arrows. You two are so cruel. Well, in truth, I would love to sit back and watch the fireworks unfold. But as it turns out, I have a bit of work to do. I'm off to gain us permission to use the Ark.
Shit, seriously? We're finally busting that monstrosity out? This mission gets better every day.
The Crimson Ark, the Glorious. I find it hard to believe we would use such. Do we intend to turn this nation into nothing more than a smoking crater? That will be up to the Professor and Luwei. So, I'm afraid I must depart as soon as we're done. I so look forward to hearing about the experiment when I get back. Campanella's excited. That can't be good news. Oh dear.
This is... Yes, I thought it would be here. Behold, Lue, the majestic thing, is it not? Are you really gonna perform an experiment on something like this? I understand your apprehension. Without this data, however, we have no hope of completing the beta. We must know who. Oh, I see we woke you. Your first time in the waking world of mortals in 20 years, yes? This is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. You may call me Georg Weissman. George Weissman. I am one of the Anguis, caretaker of Ouroboros. Begone, this power which hangs about thee like a mist. Familiar it be somehow, but thy eyes betray thy purpose. In those windows I see a soul twisted and bent, incapable of joy, unyoked from bringing suffering and agony to thy fellow man. Well, well, such compliments. But I'm afraid I must deny your request. I won't be going anywhere. After all, we've business regarding the treasure of Adios. What? Show him, Blue. That! Oh, does this stir up memories from 1200 years ago? It's merely a replica, but I dare say it's well made enough, wouldn't you? Surely thou dost not. Thou cannot mean the shining ring. Ah, but I do. Now then, our final test awaits. Chapter 5, That Which One Must Protect.
Leave it to me.
So, if the game thus far has been lacking in terms of story for you, and you feel like the rising action has not been delivered upon, this is the chapter where that is going to happen. Okay, it's time we finally got to Bose, you know? Like we've been planning for 1,000,000 years now. It's the only place that hasn't seen an experiment, too. That's true, but from the sounds of it, there isn't anything odd happening in Bose. I think we can take our time for once and help out here in Rolent a bit before heading out. Sounds good. Let's see if there's anything else to do and head for the landing port when we're done. So, if you feel like the game has not been delivering on its promises of story so far, this is where that is going to change. For now, we're going to switch our party members around for a bit, which means removing all of their augments. I wish there was a button to remove all. Dear Lord. We'd be going so much faster if there was. So anyway, if you head directly back into the Bracer Guild after we leave, provided that you did all of the quests before beating Luciola, there is Esmella's Tower and Milch Road 2 reported, Search for Lost Cat reported, Milch Main Road and Elise Highway reported, and then the Ring That Flew Away reported. We can finally finish Fishing Spot Search, so we're going to go and do that first. And you want to accept Nostalgic Recipe, Diaset Secret, and Mine Commission. The easiest quest to go and do right now is Nostalgic Recipe, because it's just a talking chain. Fishing Spot Search can be done in conjunction with Diaset Secret, and Mine Commission is the only one that's really out of the way. So, in terms of our team composition, we're going to be using
two characters that I didn't really get a chance to use all that much while we were here in Rolent. Apologies if I have a little coughing fit here and there. I'm still kind of recovering from my cold. So there's going to be a bit of hacking and stuff, but I will try and point myself away from the microphone in that event. We want to outfit our characters with, where are they? Crest Charms. Tita will have Crest Charm and a long barrel just to increase her effective range. Boy. Charizard is still mandatory, so she can stay equipped with what she has. Tian Clip and Crest Charm. Could also give her a buzzer, but she's not going to get to make use of it. Still nice to have the extra stats, though. Where is the Crest Charm? There it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. For our augment setup, Charizard's going to get Evade, Scent, Absorb, HP 3. Where is it? EP Cut 2, because EP Cut 3 is too expensive. Bwomp. And then a Luck. And an Action 2. We want Charizard to be going first, generally, all the time. Tita will get EP Cut 3. And Eagle Eye. And then she needs... Where is it? Attack 3. Not Petrify. Where is the thing? Haze. We're going to put a Shield 3 on Tita because she's not going to be using Arts much. And then also give her a Mind 3. I don't think there's anything else I can do that she needs at the moment. And give her a Blind Quartz, of course. Just to fill out her portfolio, so to speak. I wonder if I can... No, that doesn't affect anything. Okay. Just got to make sure. And Zin. We do actually want to put Confuse on him instead of something else. It is alright, though. I just tend to have nothing to do with Zin's bottom slot, because him having double Earth Quartz kind of sucks when all the Earth Quartz in of itself blows. I'm gonna just pop the Petrify on Estelle there. Not the best thing I could be doing, but I do not want Zin to have his slot wasted, because I'm going to be using Confuse. Okay, Curia having weird requirements that I don't remember. That's funky. Want to give him HP 3 and Shield 3. Could also give him EP Cut 2, but I'm not sure how much that's going to help. Zin's kind of just a single target big bungus boy. He does what he does. I'm gonna try and offset that just a bit. EP Cut 2, Move 3, Attack 3. Maybe go. I believe this is everything I can put on everyone in the most efficient manner. Save on up. And let's get moseying on around town. Estelle's had a bit too much time in front, so we're gonna change character position here. And let's put Sherezade in the front, why not? She hasn't had much of a chance to shine here. Let's swap her and Tita's positioning. There we go. So, first things first, we want to head to the Arband Bar, I believe. Oh god. Oh boy. First-hand dialogue. Blah 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 blah. Where are we going to start this quest again? Sorry, my head is apparently still foggy, because I do not remember where I'm going. Where the honking honk? No, not you. Oh my god, the dialogue fluff. Ah! I want the quest, damn it. Give me your quests. There is the quest. Hey there. Finally, my Tabitha's woken up. Sorry for kicking up such a fuss. Oh no, please, don't let it bother you. It's all part of the job, really. Yes, it's as Estelle said. Incidentally, apparently you have some kind of job for us. Oh, I see. You're here on business, then. Well, what I'd like to ask you to do is to investigate a certain recipe and find its ingredients. How about it? Got the time? We have time. Yeah, no prob. So, what recipe am I investigating? Right. So, what I'd like you to find is the recipe for a certain stew. We'll call it Rolent-style hodgepodge stew, for now. Rolent-style hodgepodge stew? To be honest, that sounds about as appetizing as that potluck we found in a chest once. Yes. It sounds like it'd be hard to keep down. Now, it's just a temporary name. Anyway, I want you to investigate that recipe. If you ask around town, I'm sure you'll find something. Apparently every home used to make it back in the olden days. We should probably ask some old folks who know about cooking then. Doesn't seem like younger people would know about what old families cooked. A good suggestion. Well, that's fine for our direction to begin our investigation, but we still don't have enough information about the recipe itself. Yeah, you might be right. It'd be nice to know what goes into it, at least. Yeah, that's a good point, but... Sorry, you'll need to ask Radford about the recipe. Huh? I thought this was your request, but you want us to talk to Radford? Well, here's the thing. He's the one who brought it up in the first place. Apparently, he ate this nostalgic meal in his dreams. He's been begging me to make it for him ever since. Oh, so that's why you requested the job. But a guild job just for stew? I mean, was it really that good? It might not necessarily be because of the flavor. Perhaps it's a memory of some kind. The old man's not saying much either way, but I'm sure that's the case. Anyway, it's a story, so I'd really like to serve him if I could. What a moving story. I'll be glad to help. I am written like a plank of wood. Hardy, hardy, har. Yeah, Radford's finally awake. Let's feed him to celebrate his recovery. Yeah. So then, we'll start by asking Radford about the recipe. Is there anything else we need to know before we go? Well, after you sort out finding the recipe, would you mind also picking up the ingredients needed? It might use some kind of rare ingredients after all. No problem. If ingredients are what you want, then ingredients you shall have. Good to hear. Can't believe how fired up I'm getting over this. I can't wait to see what kind of recipe it is. Well, don't you worry. We'll leave no stone unturned in this search. Yup, what she said. Expect some good news to come your way soon.
Thanks. So, if we head over and speak to Radford, because I was jumping steps. Isn't the meal ready yet? An old recipe, so I'm sure the chef is having trouble.
Radford, can we have a moment?
Oh? Who's this but Cassius's girl? You need something from me?
Yes, we'd like to ask you about the recipe you ordered from Denzel.
Oh, that dish? Do you mean the stew I dreamed of?
Yes, that recipe. Actually, we've got a request from Denzel.
Oh, so then you'll be looking for the stew. I can taste your success already. I'm counting on you.
Thanks. But we need your help before we start, sir. We'd like to hear about the details of the recipe. Not just what went into it, or the flavoring, but where you had it. Anything.
I see. Well then. First, as I'm sure you know, the recipe was for a stew. I seem to remember the base flavor was black pepper. It was a spicy, invigorating stew.
Right. Strong black pepper. Got it. Go on, please.
The main ingredient was meat, I think, though you could probably use whitefish. But I like meat, so we'll say meat for now. A big chunk of meat, bone and all, so tender that it just falls off. Also, I know some herbs were used, but I can't remember what kind. I remember the smell, but I can't remember what it was the smell of. It's so frustrating.
So the main ingredient was meat or fish, but you want meat, bone and all. Okay, check. And lastly, there were herbs used, but you don't know the exact types. Is that it? Well, that's fairly specific.
Yes, there should be plenty to go on. I hope that helped a bit.
It's plenty. Thanks very much.
Well then, happy hunting. I'm really looking forward to hearing about, you found the recipe. Blah-de-blah-de-blah.
So we want to head over to Rinon's General Goods. Speak to Rinon. I think. Damn it. Go to the second floor of Renon's General Store instead of doing what I did like a dum-dum. Hello there. Could we have a moment of your time?
What is it? Something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I just have a quick question.
Yes, I know the one. It used to be very popular around here.
Really? And could you tell us anything about it?
Oh, I could tell you plenty. It was your standard dish in every household back in my day.
Yeah, Denzel said something like that too. This has to be the one. We've been looking for the recipe to that particular dish, ma'am. Would you happen to know the ingredients?
Well, yes and no. The recipe I know is probably a little different than what you're looking for. I don't mind telling you my version. I just want to make sure you're aware of that before you pass it on.
Different? Different how? I thought it'd be the same recipe.
What do you mean? My recipe is one that's been passed down in my family for generations. As with any family recipe, it's been tweaked here and there over the years. The flavor's likely not what it used to be. Though as I said before, I'd be happy to give you my version of the recipe if that's fine by you. What do you think?
It's been updated a bit, but maybe that's okay. I'd like to find the original if we can. The original version would be ideal, yes, but we can't afford to be picky. A slightly different version beats handing the client nothing at all.
You've got a point. Besides, she was kind enough to offer, so why not take her up on it?
Yeah, I see what you guys mean.
You'd like it then? Wonderful. Wait right here. I'll go grab my recipe book.
Thank you. And bum ba da bum. She sure is taking her sweet time. Pardon me. Now, don't be impatient.
Give her a little more time, Estelle. She looks plenty spry for her age, but she's still an elderly woman.
Oh goodness, that's right. Well, no wonder I can't find it. I'm sorry, children. I kept you waiting much longer than I'd meant to. I'd simply be fuming were I in your shoes. No way, you didn't take that long. So, did you find your recipe book? About that. I hadn't thought about it until I started looking, but I actually gave it away a while back. What? Aww. It completely slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. He said he'd made a hobby out of keeping all the books and asked if he could add it to his collection. Hadn't cracked it open in years, so I thought nothing of handing it over to him. Ah, if only I weren't always so generous. Trust me, I feel like sighing too. We'll never be able to find out who got it, either. Man, what a pain. No point in cursing our luck. What's done is done. Our time will be better spent figuring out what else we can do.
Exactly. Pain or not, we could always try finding the guy who took the book.
Yeah, only one thing to do, so might as well suck it up and get to it. And you said he liked collecting old books, right? If you have any idea who it might be, we should try them first. I'm afraid that's about all I can remember. I wish I could help more, really. Hey, no worries. You gave us a pretty big clue. Can't be too many guys out there who collect old books for fun. Yes, and thank you for your help. We'll come to you again if we need to. But in case we don't, have yourself a wonderful day, ma'am. So, you want to head down? And if you remember where we got the chapter of Gambler Jack at the start of this chapter, return to Rhett. Ah, Estelle, what is it? Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books.
Indeedy, I'm quite proud of my collection. Collecting old books is my calling, and this is my cathedral, more or less.
Old books as a calling? I wonder, maybe it's worth asking. A bit of wild grasping at straws never hurt anyone.
You've lost me, I'm afraid.
Estelle explained that she was looking for Bloom's recipe book as part of a guild request. So, that's the story. It's the wildest of guesses, but I don't suppose you have that book?
Miss Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh yeah, I asked her to give that to me a while back.
Wait, seriously?
Sure. She said it had lots of traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. I asked her for it, and she entrusted it to my care.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds right. Grope for straws, and eventually you come up big. Let's have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients, then. Do you mind, Red?
I don't mind at all. The hitch would be, I'm not entirely sure where it is, come to think. It's definitely in my archive, I know that much.
I think it would be faster if you just search for it yourselves. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, we're the ones asking for the favors, really, so we can handle that at least.
Slurring on my words.
It is in the top right bookshelf.
Piffle words.
The recipe is aged miso, 2 maple sugar, 5 fresh herb, 4 black pepper, 1 vintage wine, 5 kibbled salt, 2 dragon beans, 2 juicy bones. Okay, got the recipe written down. To be totally honest, I'm not sure it makes any sense, but we can leave figuring it out to the professionals. We have the ingredients list at least, so let's go and report. So, if we shimmy on down to Funky Town, head back into the Arbend Cafe and Bar, and then we need to speak to... Oh wait, crud. We need to get the actual recipe ingredients first, don't we? Right. So. I don't think it is in here. It should be, or rather the ingredients list should be in your bracer notebook. It is not. Okay, good thing I have taken notes. So you want to come to Rinon. You want to buy one aged miso, one vintage wine, two maple sugar, 5 kibbled salt, five fresh herbs, 2 dragon beans, and 4 black peppers. Pardon me. Next, the ingredient that we cannot get from the store is juicy bones, and you may be asking, where do I obtain a bone so juicy that it will fit in this stew? Well, if you check your ingredients, you may already have them if you've been following along with how I've been playing. Juicy bones, if you check the bestiary. Can be found from dirty rats inside of Rolent sewers, which you can access from here. So there's no particular worry there. Once you have all of those ingredients, you want to head back to the Arbend bar. Head in to speak to Denzel. Hey Estelle, how's the investigation going? Right, well, we've found a recipe. Whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fast. Races are incredible. Might want to hold that praise. Oh, why's that? Well, you see, recipe they found was altered version of the original. I see, so that's it. Still, can't be too greedy. I'll call it a job finished with that recipe. Sorry, Denzel. It'd have been best if we found the original, but... the basic parts probably won't be that different. I'll smooth over the rest with my instinct and experience. Pretty confident. As I would expect from a pro. Well, anyway, let me go over the results of our investigation. I see. It's more or less what I'd expected, but it does use some surprising ingredients. Alright, now I can really get to cooking this. So then, we're all done here? Yeah, pretty much. Is what I'd like to say, but I also asked for the ingredients. True, that was part of the job. Should we go and collect them then? Just a sec. Yeah, we've got everything. Whew, good work. Now we're set. Whether I can make a meal that'll satisfy the old man or not, the rest is up to my skill. Alright, bang a gong, we are on! I see. So you couldn't find the original recipe. Yeah, I'm really sorry. We asked a lot of people, but in the end, we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir. No, ultimately it was my selfish request anyway. You don't need to be so worried. Well, I'll admit, it's a bit sad to know I'll never taste that flavor again, though. But Radford, it might be a bit early to give up. Oh? I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you guys brought still has a nostalgic flavor. Yes, and while you all are talking, it's getting cold. Yeah. It looks pretty good. You should eat it while it's hot. Really, I'd like you to think of us watching on the sidelines. I've been sitting here dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now. My stomach is rumbling.
Ah, we got to talking a bit too much. Well then, let me have at it.
This is a bit nerve-wracking. I know this flavor. What is it?
This is it! This is the stuff I ate in my dreams! Wahoo!
Oh my.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, really.
It's not even slightly different from the nostalgic flavor I remember. What I wanted to eat, what I dreamed of eating, was exactly this. That's incredible, Denzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream. I mean, I was pretty confident in it, but that's a bit too generous.
No, don't be humble. Tumble, humble. Tumble, Denzel, tumble along the floor. The meal is perfect. This is what I wanted in every way.
It brings me back. To those lost days of my youth. The girl I admired was ever so good at this recipe. I shed many manly tears the day she wed. Well, this is getting a bit soppy. Huh, never heard of that. Sounds like you were quite the passionate one in your youth, old guy. That's the beauty of youth.
The beauty of youth, indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even that angel of a girl is now a dried apricot. Who are you calling a dried apricot, you old fart?
That voice is...
Miss Bloom? Really, to badmouth a lady in front of such a crowd? You're as twisted an old man as ever, you.
No, it was just a play on words. What is it, ma'am? We don't see you here much. Yeah, it's been a while.
These people came by my home asking to ask about the recipe a bit ago, and well, I was curious, so I came by to see.
Huh, so this recipe's...
Yes, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. This stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it often for Radford here.
So that means... the girl this old man admired was...
Time is a cruel master indeed. What did you say?
Nothing.
Well, one way or the other, I'm just happy to see people eating this old recipe again. Here, since I've come down all this way, let me make it for the first time in a while. You all should enjoy the flavor of tradition yourselves.
Hooray! Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, please. I'd love the chance to observe some of the tricks to this recipe firsthand. Well then, let me borrow the kitchen.
We get the pepper pottage recipe with one of the halves of the brackets in orange when it shouldn't be. I'm on to you, developers. Quest, nostalgic recipe complete. So, we can go and turn that in right now, seeing as we're here. Just 4 bracer points, no bonuses for that one. Next, we want to head up to the Rolent clock tower. If we can get through that dialogue. Head in and climb up, and you'll see Anton. Goddess, I beg of you! Help me find a way to get closer to that gorgeous woman. Got a sec? Oh, hello. Are you from the guild by any chance? Yep, that's right. We saw your post on the board. Would you be Anton? That's me, the one and only Anton from the capital. And though we've only just met, my request is fairly urgent. I don't think the job will be too hard, though. What do you say? Are you ready to hear me out? Sure thing. So what is it you need us to do? Right, well, you see, I'd like you to gather ingredients for a certain medicine. Here's a list of what I need. 5 monster carapace, 5 savory pinion, 5 prickly seed, 5 pearlgrass. Make sure you note this down somewhere, because it's going to be a bit difficult to collect all of the ingredients. Okay, putting aside the monster bits, I'm not too familiar with what a pearlglass is, but it does sound familiar. Pearlglasses are a river fish. Sorry. I'll explain why I'm making that confusion in a bit. I need their livers to make the medicine I want. They're found primarily in freshwater rivers with a lot of floating water plants. Bleh! Grammar, please, don't leave me. I need you. Fresh water, plenty of plant life. Alright, got it. Done writing it down? Great, it's all you then. Don't let me down, guys. Huh? That's it? Hold on a second, we've still got questions. Huh? Why? What do you need to know? I gave you a lot of details. You just said you were making medicine. What kind of medicine is it? And for what purpose? We need to know both its name and its intended use. Why should I have to tell you that?
Sorry, but we can't be too careful. For all we know, those ingredients could make a deadly poison. We just need to confirm that's not the case.
Yes, exactly. If you've nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be a problem to tell us. I suppose that makes sense. Alright. What I'm looking to make is a medicine called Diaset Secret. For a while after you take it, no amount of liquor can get you drunk. I heard about it from Father Divine, so I trust that it works as described. Whoa, not even a little drunk? That's pretty incredible, actually. What nonsense. Drinking without getting drunk is... I mean, what's even the point of drinking in the first place? The way you drink's kinda messed up in the first place, Shara. But why do you need that medicine?
Are you stuck in a situation where you're being forced to drink a whole lot?
Sort of. You might say it's drinking party, and no, I can't back out. So that's why I need the medicine. Yeah, let's go with that. Do you really need to get that drunk, though? Can't you just drink a little and stop? This is ridiculous. Trying to cheat your way out of a good buzz is an insult to responsible drinkers everywhere.
Come on, Shara. Responsible drinking? You...
Anyway, are you satisfied now? Yeah, I suppose. Once we have the ingredients, we'll come back here and deliver them to you. Awesome, thank you. And good luck. My future depends on it, so please don't take this request lightly. Can't see how on earth your future depends on this, but sure, okay. So, the reason why I am befuddling my words there is because of a particular trading card game from way back in the early 2000s. If you don't mind my rambling while we're walking, seeing as we have nothing else to really do at the moment. The game in question was called Duel Masters and was essentially Baby's first Magic the Gathering. It was pretty simple and honestly broken to a point. And one of my favourite cards from the Light Civilization was called Emerald Grass. Can you see the confusion with Pearlglass and Emerald Grass in my head? I tend to get those two confused sometimes, even though they are nothing alike. So, with that small anecdotal story aside, we want to head up into the Mistfold. Provided that you have all of the other ingredients, which we'll go over really quickly. You need 5 monster carapaces, we have those. You need 5 savory pinions, we have those. And you need 5 prickly seeds, which I believe we should have. Yes, we do. If for some reason you are short on these, then do not worry. There is a fairly easy way to obtain all of them. If you're short on the monster carapaces, you can defeat coral shells up in Esmela's Tower. Also, on Malga Trail, close to Esmela's Tower, red insectos drop these savory pinions you're going to need. You can also find them on Milch Main Road, which is where you will also find your access to prickly seeds with man traps. Prickly seeds are probably the worst thing you could be missing, considering how dangerous man traps are. But I believe, where is it? Killer Hornets also drop your savory pinions, and so do lily movers, so you're not totally screwed. Primarily, the reason why I'm coming to the Mistfold is because there is a bit that we haven't done yet. And you'll notice the mist enemies from when Luciola was here are now permanent, meaning that if you did not defeat the other enemies or add them to the bestiary when you got chance, you will not be able to. So make sure that you do that before you end up coming over in here. Anyway, if you head into the very heart of the Mistfold, if you're paying attention in the Luciola cutscene, you may notice that the water here was bobbing, meaning we can catch fish. Now, what I recommend you do, if you do not have a lot of bait on hand, is you want to save your game here. And you want to fish with the bamboo fishing rod. And river snails as your bait. The particular reason for this is one of the locations where you can catch the Pearlglass, and also the last location you need for that fishing quest that we got as soon as we entered the region. You aren't able to reach this area until after you beat Luciola, so for that reason, this quest is uncompletable until right now. Speaking of which, there is our Pearlglass. Now, if you do not have river snails, the second best thing you can do to catch them is use the progress rod with earthworms, which you are more likely to have. This is, I believe, the only time fishing is ever mandatory for a quest, so if you do not have the requirements, I do not blame you. But it is still possible to catch with the progress rod and earthworms, just in case you haven't been doing fishing. Anyway, with that done, we can now mosey our way on out of the Mistfold. I recommend having haze on, because these enemies can be kind of annoying to deal with their confusion status. And if you have haze, it just makes getting in and out of Mistfold way easier. You just want to remember to go right at this intersection. It will be left if you have the camera facing north. Anyway. Shimmy, shammy, shimmy, shammy. And finally, we can head over here and turn in this quest, which has been long awaited. I believe the guy we're looking for is... I thought he was staying somewhere on the first floor. He might not be. Unless it's this guy. Oh no, it is. Finally, the fog's all cleared up. I better start getting ready to head out myself. Can I have a moment? What's up? We're from the guild. Are you Percy, the guy who posted a request? Yeah, you bet. Thank goodness you're here. Well, first, we'd like to hear the details of the request. From what was posted on the bulletin board, it seems you wanted some kind of investigation, yes? Yeah, actually, I'd like to ask you to search out the fishing spots in Rolent. I can explain the nitty-gritty if you're up for it. So how about it? Will you do it? Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. You can leave it to us. Ah, thank you. Yep, braces really are the ones to call when you're in need. Why are you looking for fishing spots? Even going so far as to spend mirror on it? Well, actually, I'm a member of the Fisherman's Guild. We plan on holding a fishing class soon, you see. So I'm here doing a bit of fishing reconnaissance in Rolent, which is a candidate location for the class. A fishing class? I'd like to join myself if I had the time. It's a good plan, right? It went over really well, and even in the capital, so I'm sure the next one will be even bigger hit. Really, I'd like to do the looking about myself, but thanks to that fog, I don't have any time, you see. That's why I decided to ask the pros. I see. I think we understand the point of the investigation. So what should we be looking for specifically? What I want you to pinpoint are the locations of the fishing spots. Places where you can pull up a fish, basically. That's what I want you to report. So, find some good looking water and fish up a fish, and that'll be all good? Yeah, exactly. Oh, you seem pretty happy about it. You into fishing? Yeah, a bit. I didn't think I'd be able to fish on the job, though. I see we've got comrades even in the braces. Our glorious fishing revolution gains strength. Well then, think of this as a break in your normal work schedule. Ultimately, fishing is a fun hobby after all. Well, I intend to complete the mission as thoroughly as I would any job, but I appreciate you saying that. Well, time to have a think about where it might be a good spot then. And once we've gone over everything, we'll be back to report. Yeah, thanks. Be careful out there. So, if I check on my notes, the locations for fishing. There is one fishing spot on the Elise Highway next to the bridge. There is a fishing spot in front of, or not in front of, behind Estelle's house. There is one on Milsh Main Road, at the pool near where the treasure chest is. On Verte Bridge, there is one behind the gate. That was one of the first ones we went to. There is one in the Rolent sewers, which we have also already done. And then the final one that we just cleaned up, which was in the Mistfold. Now, make sure you save your game after speaking to him. And if you've done everything right and gone to every fishing spot, you want to report. Huh, could it be? You already hit a report? This is... I never thought there would be hidden fishing spots in places like these. This is incredible. Truly a perfect report. So then... our job's done, in other words. Yep, that's what it means. But first, let me just say good work. We did it! This job was quite a bit more tiring than I expected. Yeah, it was kinda hard, but I got to fish for the first time in a while, so I'm pretty happy. Seems it was a good break. Well, glad to hear that. I've left the former reward with the guild, so that's taken care of, but since it's come up, here, take this too. If you fully completed the quest and got all 6 fishing spots, then he will give you a special reward, the Metal Rod Trident. This is how you know that you've gotten full bracer points before you go and turn the quest in. So if you finish this quest and do not get the Metal Rod Trident, it means that you missed a fishing spot. Probably the one in the Mistfold, because that's the one most people don't get. Oh! Pretty nice, right? It's specially made rod for exclusively big catches. I'm sure you'll be able to use it. Let me offer this as my personal thanks for a job well done. You sure? This is an awfully nice rod. Yep, positive. Fisherman's Guild does not hesitate to invest in the development and standardization of fishing culture. Ooh, but anyway, can't stay to chat. I've got to get back to the capital and deliver the investigation report. Okay. Well then, take care on your way. I guess this is goodbye then. You really helped me out today. Keep up the good work, okay? If you get a chance, drop by the headquarters in the capital. Look forward to it. And with that done, that is all of our business over here. Let me quickly switch back over. Oh. And then we have 2 more additional quests that we need to take up. Just referencing notes real quick. Thank you, GameFAQs. Screw you, Rhinocider. Please don't kill me. Thank you, game, for being nice for once. Okay. So, on the topic of everything being done in Rolent now, to do with the Gurren Gate side, if you do not have turn-in tempura as a recipe yet, I'd recommend you go and get that from Gurren Gate now, immediately, because you will not have another chance to get it until we come all the way back around to finishing the Bose region. And you're gonna want access to the infinite mirror trick for what's coming up, because you're going to need a lot of mirror, because we're going to be buying a lot of things once we get to Bose. The period between off-stream of this and the next, I will probably do some infinite mirror grinding, just for the sake of having it done. We want to very quickly enter these sewers and use the rest point. Obviously, we took care of the sewers earlier, so there's not much left down there for us, but there is something we haven't done that we do need to do soon. If you come to the guild, you can report fishing spot search, and if you did it correctly and got all 6 spots, you will get +4 BP and then +2 extra, and you'll also get the metal trident rod. Also, we can go and get Diaset's secret done right now. Head up and speak to Anton and report. Hey Anton, got a sec? Oh wow, back already? Could it be? Did you bring the ingredients for the medicine? Right you are. Go ahead and check them out. I started Anton the ingredients. Oh, you did it! You've got them all! Thank you, Braces. Woohoo! Come on, let's go get this baby made. We're coming with you? Naturally, you're the ones who helped make this all possible. It's only right that we taste this sweet moment of truth together. I kinda get the sentiment, but this is just weird. Well, whatever. Let's go with him and get this job closed out. Yeah, why not go check it out? That's what I like to hear. Off to Father Divine we go. Thank you for waiting. The medicine is done. Here, take it. This is Diaset's secret. This is the medicine I've been looking for. This is it. A medicine to keep you from getting drunk, no matter how much you drink. That is true. However, that effect is only applicable if you follow all directions and use the correct dose. Yahoo! I finally got it! Now I can confess my feelings to Aina with my head held high. What? Wait, what? Did he just say Aina? Yes, he certainly did say Aina. Yeah, that lovely lady in the guild. She's apparently a heavy drinker, but that's no problem as long as I'm prepared. If I drink this medicine, I can invite her out and survive. You made that medicine to take Aina on a date? That's both gutsy and kinda pathetic. I like the way you think. I'd love to see Aina get crushed under the weight of her liquor for once. Oh, so you'll help? I'd like you to find a way to invite her out from the guild. Alright then, let's have you wait at the bar. Once she hears there's drinking involved, I'm sure Aina will show up. Hold it, Shara! Now what's the problem? We're already on board with it. We should always strive to go the extra arch for our client. Right. She just wants to drink, doesn't she? Man, I knew I was right to hire braces. You really care about your clients. I'm heading to the bar, so see you in a bit. If only he knew. Poor Anton. I hope Anton survives. That young man is far too hasty. Still haven't even finished explaining the medicine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I doubt that Ina will take up the offer anyway. Just you watch. Anyway, come by the bar if you're interested. I'll drag Ina there later. I came by because I was curious, but seems like Shara and Ina aren't here yet. I wonder if she couldn't convince her. Well, let's take a seat and wait for a bit.
No. Looks like we won't need to wait.
What? Of course Olivier is here. Why would he not be here? God damn it, you spoony bard. Sorry to drag you all the way out here, Ina. Will the guild house be okay? Yes, I'm having Ridge mind the front for now. An important part of the receptionist's work is to talk with clients, after all. Forgive me for making you come out here when you're so busy. No, don't let it bother you. Now, what was it you wanted to talk about? Heh. Then, let us begin. Yes, please. She really brought her.
It seems she's used talking to a client as an excuse.
Well, it is kind of a consultation, but I wonder if Ina will get mad. Still, though, why is Olivier there? Now that you mention it, he was supposed to be on standby at the guild, wasn't he?
Most likely, he was eavesdropping. He has almost supernatural sense for sniffing out these kinds of matters.
Well then, first, a toast to this wonderful meeting of minds. Yes, let's. Sure, I don't mind, but, are you okay, Anton? Drinking before a consultation? It's okay. Bring it on. I may look like this, but my tolerance for alcohol is pretty amazing. Oh, is that so? I guess you really can't tell by looking. Well then, cheers! I thought they just started, but they're already drinking. But if Olivier's participating too, then... Did he have some of that medicine?
Yeah, you're probably right. I doubt he would look so relaxed if he hadn't.
Ha ha ha! Ah, really? What a joke, Ina.
Yep.
Now then, let's get to the main topic. May I inquire as to the nature of your request? Yes. So, about that. Ina? Yes? Please go out with me! Go out? You mean, like that? Yes, please! I cannot bear to live without you anymore! Well, that's rather sudden. I'm not sure how to respond. I can understand Ina's confusion. The bonds of man and woman are not such that rationality might know. They are not a problem that one might solve through thinking. But please, I need to have some kind of solution. Am I just supposed to just live, crushed under the weight of these feelings? Heh, fear not, young man. I have an excellent plan. Shall we settle things with a contest? Contest? Meaning? The battle stage. A bar. Having said that, the weapons at your disposal should be clear. I see. The drinking contest, then. Well now, that's an interesting suggestion. Still, it would be unjust to cast poor Anton into this ring as such. Let us attach a handicap to Ina. Alright, but what kind of handicap? I shall take the field with Anton. In other words, you contest the two of us? Alright, I accept your challenge. Now we're talking. I will serve as a referee then. However, I have my own condition. What condition would that be? We'll use the strongest liquor they have here. I apologize, but I can't waste too much time on this. Understood. As expected from Ina. Savage. That should be enough for now. This is enough to make a rhinocide go cross-eyed. Thank you, Faulkner. Now, shall we begin? Huh. I am ready. Yes, let's. Alright, I'll do my best. And they're off. Yeah, I sure hope your medicine works. Ah, that's 5. Ugh, really hits you right in the gut. I have cleared 5 myself as well. That would be 10 between the two of you then. A pretty good pace, I'd say. Yes, really. Perhaps too good, though. If you blow through it too fast, the liquor will hit you all at once, you know. No. I wouldn't get that drunk over this. Indeed, and my liver feels especially strong today as well. Now, let us keep the pace. Both of them look pretty good. I wonder if this is the effect of the medicine. But Ina's expression hasn't changed at all. And she hasn't had any medicine. Well, she is Ina. But this might be a better match than I thought. 20. And how are you two? I've finished 10. That was my 10th as well. Well then, they are also 20. You're evenly matched. My, what a surprise. Your pace hasn't slowed at all since we started drinking. Just like I said at the start, right? But I gotta admit, my throat's burning a bit. Yes, it feels like it's been scorched. You don't feel it at all, Ina? Oh, is something wrong with your throat? Do you have a cold? I was asking the wrong person, it seems. If you're not feeling well, don't force yourself. I don't want to cause trouble for the store, after all. Yeah. Let us continue our match. 15. Even my stomach burns. Anton? What is it? Are you feeling okay? It seemed like you spaced out there. No, I'm okay, of course. Anton, keep it together. The medicine's effect hasn't faded yet. Yes. Ina's already drunk quite a lot herself. No matter how strong a drinker she is, her limit should be close. But Olivier, she doesn't seem bothered at all. Just look at her. She's not even the slightest bit red. What is it, you two? Shh. If you're a man, then be not troubled by such trivial things. Beyond here it is a battle of wills. Now overcome it with your love and courage. Got it. Are you sure you're okay? If you're not feeling well, then you should give up sooner rather than later. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, but we have no intention of surrendering. Yes. This is where things really get started. Now, let us continue the match. Number 36. Number 18. Me too, 18. Gentlemen, you're not looking very good. Do you intend to keep going? What a thing to ask now. Yeah, if I back down now, I couldn't really be called a man. Anton? Anton! Uh-oh. And there goes Olivier. Hang in there, you two. Olivier! They are, completely intoxicated. Seems the medicine has worn off. Really? That's too bad. Today I thought I'd see Ina get sunk in a cups. I guess that medicine was only a veneer of strength in the end. Medicine? So, actually... this is bad. Oh, Father. What brings you here? I heard two youths were having a drinking contest. I had a suspicion, and it seems I was correct. Yep, they're totally trashed. Seems like the medicine wore off, so... No, normally that medicine should last for an entire evening, however. Most likely the two of them shared it between themselves. Without the intended quantities, the effect won't be what is expected. So that's why. Everyone, make sure you obey usage instructions when taking medicine. I think I see what's going on. I thought it was odd for Olivier to suddenly invite me. I guess that's just gonna strengthen his trauma, huh? Anyway, I will take responsibility for taking care of these two. It seems they've imbibed quite an unhealthy amount of liquor. Yes, please. I need to be getting back to the guild. What is it? Ina, you smell strongly of alcohol yourself. You've had quite a bit yourself, it seems, but are you not drunk? Me? No, this was hardly anything. I drank, sure, but that was just barely enough to be social. What?
Impressive.
Seriously? You're a bottomless pit.
I see. Well then, that's fine. It's true you do smell of liquor, but you don't seem to be drunk.
Then, if you'll pardon me. Well, Scheherazade, take care of the rest. Thanks. Oh, yes. And you can put it on Olivier's tab. I know. That part of you that never misses anything is what I love. Poor Olivier. Poor Anton. I've finally gotten some quality drinking time today. Circumstances aside, I really have to thank you guys. You're welcome, I guess? By the way, what happened to Olivier afterwards? Don't worry. Father Divine gave him a clean bill of health. He's a bit slow on the uptake right now, but I'm sure he'll be able to do his job just fine. He's upstairs if you need him. That poor man. Either way. 2 additional bracer points. And with the final request today, we need to head all the way up to Malgamine. No need to fight any of the enemies here. Not particularly interested in dealing with any of them. Malgamine, if you guys remember, was... God damn it. Directly north. And... northeast? Never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, northeast. I still have to use that to remember sometimes. Whoopsie daisy. I'm particularly using Tita and Scheherazade because Tita needs the levels more than anyone right now, and Zin can be a foil to her very squishiness. Zin's taunt being a map-wide thing is also quite handy. Any Huzima Housets. Malgamine is directly ahead. So if we make our way up, speak to the guy at the entrance. Instead of speaking to the guy at the entrance, reload your quick save because you're a donut. Oh no! Anyway, there is actually somewhere we have to be first. Gonna flick over to the correct save. We want to go to the Chief's house. I believe Chief Gaton lives somewhere. Somewhere in Rolent. He lives somewhere in a house. I think it is... Bom bom bom. Looks like you have a problem, Chief. Ah, you all. You saw the board, didn't you? Yeah, we did. You say something was stolen, Gaton? Yeah, I'm worried about what's happened. I'd like you to get on this right away. Is this a good time? Sure, lay it on us, Chief. Excellent. Well then, before I get into the meat of it... Hey, Anya. What is it, Papa? Papa's got some very important things to talk about with Miss Estelle and her friends. How about you go have Mama read you a book? Okay. Mama, can you read for me? Needed a moment to get ready too, huh? Well, there goes the blood sugar again. I'll go diabetic at this rate. Right, let's start over. Let me start from the very beginning. I know the posting wasn't too clear. Yeah, if you could. And it will help us to know everything in the case of a missing object. So, what's gone missing is the royal letter of commission from the Malga mine. Letters of commission come from the desk of the Queen herself. They authorize and record the authorizing of a mine chief for a given excavation site. The Malga mine's actually the technical property of the crown, you see. We can legally mine there only because we have the commission from Her Majesty. Oh, okay. I never actually knew the mine. I guess the whole mountain was the Queen's property. Well, La Belle is a democracy now, but it has historically been a kingdom and still retains its queen. It makes sense the royal family would still control some of the country's resources. Either way, I think I follow the problem. Even if it is a formality on some level, the Malga mine is Queen Alicia's property. As such, if you mine there without a commission, it's still technically theft. That's it exactly. Do you understand why that letter is so important now? To the whole town. Yeah, no kidding it's important. So with that out of the way, what exactly happened? When did you notice the letter was missing? Where is it supposed to be? It was just this morning. I noticed the little strong box I keep the commission in was open. When I looked inside, no letter anywhere. So, there hasn't been much time since you discovered the letter was missing. I'll be honest, Gaton, I'm a little unsure this is even a crime at this point. I have to agree. Could this, forgive me sir, not be a child's prank? I wish I could say it was. It'd make things easier. This time though, it ain't that. Why are you so sure? Wait, that look on your face. You have a reason beyond the letter itself to think this was a crime, don't you? Good intuition. As a matter of fact. Well... take a look. Oh, my beauteous prince and her band of heroes. The words of the Queen lie in my hand. Should you desire their return, then sift ye through the chaos to find the truth. The first key lies within the city. Search they who sit beside the goddess. So, that card was inside the box instead. This has to be a theft. No kid wrote that. Adios. Just kill me. What in the... Why do all of you look like you've seen a naughty dog? You could say we kinda have. Blue Blanc, you opera fetish maniac. Do you ever know when to give up? Who the hell is Blue Blanc? Is he the one who stole my letter? I can't be absolutely certain, but I think it's very likely. We can guess about it later. Right now, we need to track down this letter. Yes, that seems wise. Let's try finding the place on the card first. So, we need to find they who sit behind the goddess, right? I'm guessing it's some kind of illusion. The only place remotely comes to mind would be the town church. Maybe we should start there. Sounds like a good place to start to me. Anyway, Estelle, good luck and be careful. Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll get to the bottom of this, Gatom.
Please, the town needs that letter back, not just me.
So, we step out, head down, and we want to head into the church.
Oh, hey everyone. Great work out there.
Yeah, you too, Kevin. You're a big help. Thanks for taking care of Tio and the others.
It was nothing. No big deal. Anything for my beloved Estelle.
Again with that stuff? Come on. Really? He'd be a good match for someone else we know in the smooth talker department. You might be onto something there. Anyway, Kevin, what are your plans now?
Well, I think I'll keep working my way around the countryside, visiting the churches. I got some business I need to take care of.
Just a spot of business, huh? Or so you say, but it's probably really important, isn't it? Was it really just a coincidence you happened to stop here?
Oh, Estelle. Sometimes you're so sharp it hurts. Well, all that aside, I hope we can trade info sometime soon.
Yeah, let's do that sometime. Well, you take care of yourself, Kevin.
You too, Estelle.
So if we head up, there is a red chair. Oh hey, see this chair? It's been placed just to the side in the chapel.
They who sit by the side of the goddess. Maybe this place is what it's talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I thought so. There's a card.
The second key is your next magical circle. Box is something from the forest.
Alright, success! Yeah, right. This hint is like nothing we've ever seen at this point. What on earth could it mean? It must be guiding us to a place somewhere. Considering this direction, the direction this has taken till now, probably. Yes, it's probably appropriate to assume that. Let's look around the city to see if there's anything that resembles the hint. So, you want to head down and go into the mayor's residence. I do not know how you are supposed to guess this. However, head into the mayor's house. Can't remember which room it is. It might be the attic. Oh god, where is it? There is... Where the funky flip-flops? It's something to do with these strong boxes. Well, not these strong boxes, it's boxes. I just do not remember where the boxes we need are, but they are somewhere here. It might be outside, actually, and I'm just dumbing. Yeah, here it is. Hey, don't these remind you of that shape, of the shape and symbols on the card? The boxes, I mean. The way they're lined up. It's almost a perfect match. I do not know how they expected you to figure this one out. But here we are. You're right. Exactly 5 boxes too. Looks like we should investigate. Yep, way ahead of you. Where is it? Where is it? Bingo! The third key is in the city. Search the belly of the eight-eyed iron beast. That's what's on this new card. An eight-eyed iron beast, huh? It should be in the city, but what could it possibly be? Hopefully not me smashing my elbow off a table. Ah. Don't think we've got much of a choice but to walk around until we bump into it, as always. Annoying, yeah, but hang in there. No problem. Let's get going. So if we head out of the mayor's residence, we want to head to the back section here, somewhere. Where is it? Is it behind? Yes, it is. It's this forge. This is Olga's forge. It's not lit, if anything. It's freezing, but... You think this is it? The eight-eyed iron beast? Yeah, I'm not super confident, but I think so. Let's check it anyway. Aha! Found it! Okay, let's see. Take this key and with it throw open the unopening door. That which you seek lies in the lands beyond. Received rusted key. So, we found a key. But, a key to an unopening door? Fantastic. Thanks. I would assume this door is somewhere in the city. And as always, it's probably a metaphor. Let's look for anything that might be taken as a door. Yeah, that's probably the quickest way. Feels like we're getting toward the end at least. Back to searching then. So, you want to head into the sewers. Make sure your game is saved. And then shimmy along this wall until we reach this door. Save your game. Use the rusted key. Once you step in, you'll get into an encounter. That's not going to be very fun, so we might be dying here once or twice. Either way. I was wondering what we were going to find in here. But it's just a bunch of junk. Estelle, hold on! Uh-oh! What the heck? Ask questions later. For now, stand your ground and fight. So... the boss of the Rolent sewers. Mokies! If you hated them in the Janice Roll Academy underground, you're gonna hate them here as well. This time there are 3 of them to deal with a weakness to fire and earth arts. And they are accompanied by 3 dirty rats. Heaven's Kiss will be a lifesaver in this fight for you. Our ideal start, we gotta patch up the Zin. And we want to smoke cannon the rats, just to make them a non-issue. And start Sylphan Guarding. And get unlucky as hell. That's a reset. Well, sometimes them's the breaks. These guys are honestly more annoying than they are troublesome. It's just very annoying. If you can get your turn in though, these guys tend to be a piece of cake. You want to try and blind all of the rats. And from that point, the rest of the fight should become much easier. You want to get a Sylphan Guard on as many people as possible. Awesome! Great! So the whole strat for this entire fight is just blind all the enemies and then dodge tank the ever-loving crud out of them. I'm not a fan of wasting my resources on this fight if it's already doomed, so I'm just gonna reset.
Can't be.
That is really unfortunate. But the best thing the Mokies can do is probably cast Aerial at you, because it doesn't hurt all that much. Tita having the long barrel too just means she has more distance to work with. I'm going to distend on Zin for once and learn my damn lesson. And Tita goes brrrr. Gibbity bop and da da. Tita's gonna go down, but what can you do? Damn it! Come on! Revive the small one. Where are my things that do the stuff? There they are. Whoop-dee-doo-dah. And she's dead anyway. I am the unlock. Anyhow, my lizards. You kind of need Tita to not instantly start dying at the start of the fight, otherwise you get kind of stuffed. Unfortunately. As long as Tita lived long enough to actually contribute something, you are A-O good. Wow, that was a lot of miss. I can get one Moki with it. Estelle is probably screwed. We'll see how it goes. Ooh boy. Not too bad. We want to use the Passion Omelette. Yippee! I want Charizard to get that extra, or those extra combat points. I don't believe these guys are susceptible to confusion, but we can certainly try. Nope. Ooh boy. I'm gonna think about what I'm doing here. Passion Omelette Estelle again, why not? Give it a kiss. I'm just... The plan being, for now, is just have Zin punch everything to death in typical Zin fashion. Tita gets rid of them. I wonder if I can taunt them. I probably can't. Yeah. It's fine. And then this is gonna suck, but I have to do it in this sequence, otherwise I do get screwed. Sadly. Bonk. Damn it. Oh, I forgot! They also summon more Mookies! Oh, this fight is so fun, guys! I love this game! Yippee! Oh, God. I can't confuse them either, can I? Bet. Wow, Estelle, way to make a round trip for that one. Go figure. Nope. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be a bag of Funyun rings, isn't it? Okay, new plan. New plan. Right, I need to die first. Don't ask for this much, game, but can I please die? Please, can I die? Thank you. Okay, excellent. Wow, this really sucks. Uh-oh. Oopsie doopsie. Because I know they're susceptible to it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brand the rats. Come on. Damn it. So we're going to kill them with rat power. That's the plan. We're going to rat power them to death. Is it a good plan? No. Is it a plan? Yes. We generally just need to watch the turn economy that we've got here. Because if they start out-turning us, then we have a problem. I.e., they summon more Mokies. Them just art spamming is like, whatever. I'm fine with this. This is like the most mid situation I've been in. Extend. Can't get all of them in, but that's okay. Stell's going to take care of herself. I'm going to Chaos Brand the additional rat. Ratata. Catches them on the tail end of it, but oh well. I just want to make sure that they do not get the extra turn, otherwise the heal turn rather. Because if they get the heal turn, we are stuffed. When they get low, they will use HP Super Recover, which is like their HP Recover, but stronger. Thanks, game. Don't beat each other to death, beat them to death! And this is why you never get someone else's minion to do your dirty work. Because they always fail. They are failure.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Bam! Bot. Tia misses, because of course she does. And we have problems, because there are Mokies out the wazoo.
Perk you up.
I really wish I had the resources to kill you, but I do not. I generally tend to just focus fire on the single Moki that seems to be low, as that tends to work in my favor. It is also just a matter of extreme luck as to whether or not you get the Moki you want. Because sometimes you just don't. The game just, like, disagrees with your notion of killing that Moki in particular. Either way, that is one Moki down. Zin also goes down, unfortunately, but that can be remedied. Meep, meep, meep. Boop. We can drop a 10-stack crep on Zin. Just get him popped up. And now we have to pick a second Moki to focus, which is probably going to be that one. But first, I want Tita to be next to everyone, so this Heaven's Kiss hits everybody.
Perk you up.
Going to Petrify Cloud. I guess Tita can drop a Hellgate, that's fine. Zin being blinded, not the worst outcome here. I do want those crits though.
Perk you up. We're good to
Gonna Rainbow
go.
Surprise. Damn, can't get all of them in that. Oh well.
Prepare to meet your
I need a stun on that crit. Not gonna be enough to one-shot, but still gonna deal significant damage. Bonk. I know it is. Underestimating my own damage thresholds a bit there. Gonna latte here because everybody's a bit low. Good timing for that to happen, if it had to happen. There is the best spot. Wasting a Curie on that seems a bit ridiculous. I'm just gonna go for damage on the lower Moki. Rezard also needs an EP charge. Tita is fine to do Tita things. I'm just gonna flare arrow that same enemy again. Gonna distend on Zin. I would rather Firebolt because it has a higher base power than Stonehammer. Then we Flare Arrow the Moki. Just keep spamming the same one out. Punch. E-punch. Need good AoE heals. There we go. And now we rinse and repeat the cycle. Because we don't get rid of the other sewer rat, the AI just will not spawn another Moki, thankfully, which makes this a lot easier to deal with. I'm going to Heaven's Kiss just to make sure that that Moki does go down. I don't want to waste Zin's hit on it, but I don't think Estelle can reach... Oh no, she can, and she can get rid of the rat as well. Or she'll just miss. That's fine too. I have come to accept this outcome. And then Zin's just gonna punch it. Like, he's just gonna punch it really hard until it falls over. We're fine to leave the rat hanging around. It basically just gives us free combat points by poking us for negligible damage. Go for a Flare Arrow and steal the heal turn. No need to waste a perfectly good turn there. Aerostorm, not going to do anything. And that is all of the enemies dead.
Seems you came up short.
Cheetah gets a level, as is Cheetah tradition. Oh, that takes care of that. That was scary. Oh man, I'm still shaking. I mean, something like that come at you from out of nowhere? They still... my quaking nerves. Yeah, I've never seen monsters quite like those before. I suppose this is our Phantom Thief's way of saying hello? Seems likely from what I've heard. I think that's the last of his surprises, though. Right. All that remains now is getting that commission letter back. Let's look around. It must be somewhere in this room. Oh, right. Probably shouldn't forget that. So if we check this small strong box... Okay, letter recovered. Let's go return it. I'm sure Mr. Gattani's waiting for us. Probably. Right. We automatically get sent up to the top. And good. Estelle, if you were older, I would owe you a pitcher of beer the size of your head. You saved my butt today. I didn't think you'd get it back so quickly either. Guess that's why they call you the great hope of Rolent's young people. Come on, that's embarrassing. We just did the job, that's all. Acting all humble, huh? Come on, young people have a right to be puffed up and proud sometimes. Let loose a little. That aside, though, I'd like to know. That Blue Blanc maniac. Please tell me you caught him and put him in irons. I really wish we had. Sadly, he's evaded capture for years, far beyond the borders of Rolent. This guy's internationally famous? What a son of a... So what? You just came all the way out here for the sole purpose of messing with our lives? He really is a maniac. Can't understand the thinking of, that kind of thinking at all. Trust me, I think everyone here agrees with you. Still, I think you should be a little more careful with that letter regardless. This time it actually was a prank of sorts, but he proved that letter could be stolen for blackmail or the like. That's a good point. I'll think of some better way to secure it later. Problem is, there's no real safe place in my house to store it. Maybe I should do as I thought when I first got this, and just ask Mayor Klaus to put it in his safe. Yeah, that should work, right? It'd be well, depending on the thief, it might still get stolen, but it's safer, I guess? The problem is, Mayor Klaus already got robbed once in recent memory.
It would still probably be more secure than a small strongbox in a mid-city residence. You should ask the mayor, I think. Yeah, didn't want to trouble him, but I'll go ahead and ask. For today, though, it's back to the mine with me.
Oh my, right back to work?
Yeah, the septium export market never slows down. No matter how much we dig out, we can't keep up with demand. I mean, hell, you use orbments, you know how important septium is.
Yeah, painfully so. We're pretty much always banging our heads against the counter at the Orbital factory, lamenting our lack of sepith. Oh dear lord, they know. It takes a lot to make good quartz, yeah.
Wait, really? I hadn't realized braces were that hard up for sepith. You just need sepith shards and not true septium crystal cores, right? Here, take some with you. I bought a food bag some yesterday.
What? You can just give us sepith?
Yeah, it ain't that big a deal. We can always dig up more at the mine. And the big ticket items are the true crystals anyway. So, which element would you like?
I don't know why you would ever pick anything else. Time, space, or mirage. You can get earth, water, fire, and wind really easily. Personally, I would recommend space, as that is the one that you're going to need for almost all of the OP stuff in the late game. Time is a good call. Mirage is kind of past its prime, honestly. It's only really going to be useful for a few special quartz we can synthesize much, much later on. So, I'd take space for the general usage of it.
Gold sepith, then. Well, may not be much, but hopefully it'll help you at the factories. Make sure to make some good quartz, alright?
You bet. Thanks a ton. You're really too kind, Gaton.
Well, I'm off to the mine, then. Estelle, make sure you come back to Rolent soon, alright? Everyone misses you and your dad. Hey, Frissa, Anya, I'm off to the mine again.
Alright, take care. Papa! Come home soon. I'll be a good girl and wait.
Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, Anya. You be a good girl and help Mama while I'm away, okay?
Okay. Aww. I kinda envy them.
Ow.
I kind of envy my knee not being in my desk. Even Gaton isn't immune to those blood sugar problems, I think.
I'm off, then.
Yes, good luck at the mine. Take care, Chief. Bye-bye. Mine commission complete. With that, if we go ahead and report all of our quests... $212 total BP. 215 if you did the quest right with Ren. I need to go to the sewers and heal real quick. So, that is all to do in Rolent. Once you have all of those done, you have finished everything there is for us to do. So, with that being said, next time on Trails in the Sky second chapter, after clearing up all of our obligations here in Rolent, we will finally be able to head to Bose, and hopefully catch up a little bit on what Joshua was up to at the Sky Bandit camp. We're coming for you, buddy. It's been too long. Either way, I'll see you guys then. Stay safe. Thanks for watching the stream or the VOD. Likes, all the other things that boost me up in the algorithm are appreciated, of course, but your viewership is enough. Thanks all, and I'll see you Thursday.